What's going on out there in YouTube and Rumble Land? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's pulling through, figuring stuff out. As you see, I may look like I'm in a different spot because I had to move some shit around. Got some drama going on and all that fun shit. So, you know how that shit works and everything else like that. So, plus, being good old mentally ill that I am, not all days are bright and shiny unicorns and all that. So, that self-love and that self-care is really, really, really important. Really important. Above anything else. I mean, let's face it, there's only one you. There's only one me. So, thank you for all the subs, likes, views. Sorry, my brain rebooted there. All that fun stuff. I appreciate it all. Thank you so very much. So, let's start getting going so we can see on quite possibly what's going to be happening this week. See what's going on with 4 planets in retrograde, and I think Krylon's going into retrograde too, from what I read. I think, or it is, or something. See, this is why I don't keep up with astrology. 1:55 on the clock. This is why I don't keep up with astrology. It's complex. My 2:12 on the clock, my puny mortal mind is strong, and it is very knowledgeable. It is. I can normally gravitate and catch on to concepts at a pretty decent clip, we're going to say. Might take me a minute on some shit, but I can sit there and, do what needs to be done. But astrology, that's a little too complex for my mind. I give the astrologers the props though, because that stuff is complex. We're climbing out of a rut and getting our 10 of Pentacles, 313 on the clock. Ace of Swords, or is that the Ace of Cups? Or the Knight of Cups? Cups. Are we ready to love again? Are we ready to start this show on the road? We ready to sit here and figure some stuff out? Are we sitting here and, one more. This should be the last one. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups again with 3 of Wands. I don't know, but that right there has such strong vibes and everything else of somebody's watching you. Or you could be watching somebody else. But we got somebody watching somebody. Not in a bad way. In a good way. So be on the lookout. You know, universe works in mysterious ways. Yeah, look at that. Somebody so is. Come on. Somebody is so watching you. Watching you, watching me. Oh. Okay. There is 78 cards in any traditional tarot. If it's just a flat tarot deck, there's 78 cards in there. Okay? 555 just passed as well. But we just had the Three of Wands and the Page of Cups. Now we have the Three of Cups. What's that tell you? Somebody's coming in. So, well, yeah, somebody's coming in. Huh. Seven of Wands. Ace of Swords. Seven of Wands, Ace of Swords. Right there. You're standing in you're doing nothing but standing in your truth. You're legitimately doing nothing but standing in your truth. 100% authentic. No ifs, ands, buts, or maybes. Yeah. Yeah, we are just like, this is the way I am, and I know I need work, but guess what? It'll come when it comes. Oh, it will come when it comes. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, what did I just say? You're standing in your truth. Now, both the Ace of Wands, or not the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles, they both did come out in reverse. So what that tells me is that, yes, we are, but there are some of you out there that, and even myself included on some aspects of my life, that we are still working on, that we're still trying to fine tune, that we're still trying to get that stuff worked out, which is fine. Rome was not built in a day, people. But still doesn't defeat the fact that you're standing in your truth. You're not dealing with bullshit. We have the Queen of Swords come out in the upright, and the Page of Swords come out in reverse. You're standing in your truth. It's just, you're still like I said, you're still fine-tuning it. We're all fine-tuning stuff, because it's like with me. There's certain stuff that I've always known I've needed to fine-tune. Always have. I've always been known to this. It's like I've even told people this. I know I need to do this. I know I need to do this. I know I need to do this. But how can I do this when all I get is shit? Like, you can polish a turd all fucking day long. Legitimately. But at the end of the day, it's still going to be a fucking turd. So, why am I going to try to work magic with shit when I can just leave that alone, focus on myself, and move forward, which is what we're all doing. Like I told my therapist the other day, yeah, there's people I can go hang out with, there's people I can go hunt down, and this, that, and the other, fine, whatever. But guess what? I don't want to because I am legitimately tired of sitting here and giving, and getting little to nothing in return. I think we had a flipper. No, we didn't. Oh, did we? I could have swore I seen a flipper. It's been known to happen to the best of us. No? Okay. But yeah, no, and it's not even so much you understanding duality. It's understanding that you're incorporating the sun in reverse. Yeah, no, you're incorporating everything that you have learned and realized 11:31 and 11:33 when I looked up. You're incorporating everything that you've learned in like the last year and a half, I'm going to say. And by doing this, you're understanding, you're being able to look at stuff from a different perspective. Like, instead of doing this back then, you're still bullheaded. You were still like, no, I got this, I can do this, I'm not doing this because if I do this, this is going to do this. You are looking to do everything and do it like you've been doing it. But that way's not working anymore. Not saying that it really worked in the beginning of it, but it's not working anymore. You know, it may have been working hit or miss. You may have gotten lucky a couple times. Yeah, you're taking it came out in reverse, so in my eyes, that's you taking a really good long look at yourself going, hold on, wait a minute here. If I do this, if I do this, and if I do this, I can get this done. If I do this, if I do this, if I do this, if I do this, I can get this done. You sitting there doing what you're doing right this very second, looking at shit, understanding shit on the level that you're understanding it on. You're talking to people. These people have people behind them. Well, now whether it's individuals or whether it's organizations, you're sitting here, you're being vulnerable. You're being vulnerable, but you're making sure that your vulnerability is going to be it's like those of us who are traumatized by this shit. We're making sure we're loving ourselves along with going into the calmer waters. Literally is what we're doing. We have the Two of Cups, we have the Two of Cups and the Six of Swords. You're going into calmer water, but you're also loving yourself as well. And you're understanding the fact of that, I'm looking at this, you're watching, you're looking, you're going down a familiar path, but it's a new path. So, congratulations to all of us. Yeah, you're doing your work. You're sitting here and you're You're looking at stuff. It's just like me. I was sitting there talking to my therapist about something I was thinking about doing, going, I can do this, but can't really do this without this. And I was sitting there talking to her about what I was thinking about doing. Listen, a week and a half later, I get a flyer in the mail in regards to this, and the start date is 8/18. And look what's on the bottom of the fucking deck. 10 of Cups. With the 5 of Cups. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Well, I guess we'll take the 9 of Pentacles over the Ace of Swords. That's right, you know your worth. You have no issue with that one. You know your worth. It's coming in fast, and it's gonna hit you like a ton of bricks. It's gonna hit you like a ton of bricks. It's gonna hit us like a ton of bricks is what's gonna happen. Something tells me you're getting ready to be uprooted and put somewhere else. We all are, because it's not so much that you're guarding your heart. It's just you fine-tuned yourself now that you trust in yourself. Literally, you trust in yourself for this new beginning. There is no indecision. There is no nothing. It's you legitimately taking control over your life, and just, you know what to look for. You know what to feel. You know how to sit there and analyze, like, if somebody's trying to gaslight you, you know how to figure that out. If somebody's trying to manipulate you, you know what red flags to look for. There is no more indecision. It's not you just going, oh, okay. You're sitting here going, wait a minute here. That's not how that works. At all. You're understanding this on a different level. The 5 of Wands legitimately just shut out and went over the Hierophants, pointing down towards that 9 of Cups. Interesting. We're just going to leave that one right there. Seriously. Yeah, no, it's... And see, with that Devil card, it's almost like... Excuse me. It's almost like you already know what's going on. And see, Queen of Swords, you're not being breadcrumbed. Like what was I talking about earlier? You're not being breadcrumbed. You know what the past brings you. There's no reason to go back to the past. You've made your choice. The past isn't the past. You don't care. Some of you are still arguing with yourself about the past. Judgment. If you want judgment in your favor, you're going to, do you notice on how the Eight of Cups is walking towards judgment? Maybe that's a sign there that you need to take some time for yourself. 2020 on the clock, 2022 on the clock. I said take some time for yourself, and look what came out. Queen of Swords again. Remember it came out, or was that that was the Ace of Swords, my bad. Oh no, Queen of Swords did come out. It's right underneath the Six of Pentacles. Look at that double confirmation. You're standing in your power. 110%. The Hierophant. Double confirmation. But in this instance, over here, you're accepting it. Right here, this is still dealing with all the bullshit and all the nonsense. You're still going down that smoky trail. 21-21, or 21-11, 21-12. You're still going down that smoky trail. You're still going down the correct path. That's what we want. Because that correct path is getting ready to give you a blessing. It's getting ready to give you it's going to be small, which, let's face it, do we have enough shit to, in essence, metaphorically put into a big place? Or do we need to, for real, start out small, since we're going on to they say jumping timelines, new path, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I do not care about the titles and tags. But you're getting ready to go down charted/uncharted territory. Do you really need a big piece of that pie? I don't think so. 22-12 on the clock. This is... Damn. 3 of them. We got the King of Pentacles in reverse. You're no longer holding on to what you don't have. You understand you don't have it. Hangman. Yeah, you're learning. Five of Pentacles in reverse. You're taking yourself out of the cold. And look at that. The Seven of Wands, or the Five of Wands. And remember, naturally speaking, you're going in defensive because that's all you know. But at the end of it, double confirmation yet again. Because it's still out. It's over here, up here in the corner. Double confirmation yet again. Two of Cups. It's not the point of you're going in being defensive. You're going in being you. Doing you. 23-33. You're going in, doing you, being you 100%. Because the only way this is going to work is by you doing you. It's not so much, look at that, celebration with balance. Look at that, not resting, moving forward. It takes time. Small steps. Small steps. You didn't fucking sit here at 24, 22. You didn't sit here and, learn all this shit overnight to get here, did you? Let's face that fact right now. Shit, I'm 44. I didn't learn all this shit. I didn't get here overnight. It took a long ass time to get to this point. So give yourself a break. We don't need to be hard on ourselves. I'm as guilty of that as you guys are. Give yourself a break. Understand, error is to human. And just move forward. That's all you can do. So truly, until next time, peeps, namaste.